Well, welcome back to another installment of 42nd Street Pete's Grindhouse and all that goes with it. This could be a little bit lengthy, so if you got something to do, maybe you want to check this out later on. First off, another passing to note, unfortunately, and probably somebody who wouldn't resonate right away, but his work would. Arthur Morowitz passed away, I believe, yesterday, which probably would have been Tuesday as I shoot this. I believe he was 80 years old. Now, if you don't remember the name or recognize the name, Arthur Morowitz was Video XPix, DistraPix, created the first big video store chain, Video Shack, and also was involved with Vince McMahon in the wrestling business with Coliseum Video. So Arthur is one of those pioneering guys who was basically a legend in the business, who never took any shit, and really had some classic golden age stuff released through him. And he's survived by his son Stephen, who is keeping it alive. And my condolences to Stephen and the rest of the Morowitz family. And Arthur, like I said, was a legend, and he'll be remembered for a lot of things, but mainly he created the first huge video store chain, Video Shack. Other things. I've pontificated on this for too fucking long, but I just want to drive this home that this being on an internet platform, it's the only thing I have on an internet platform right now, Two-Fisted Tales of Times Square. This is how it works, kids. This is how they fucking starve your ass out. According to Drafted Digital, I've sold 20-something copies of this book, but got paid for one. Where's the money, I ask? Oh, they're waiting to get paid. So I could starve to death waiting to get paid. We're not doing this anymore, like I said. You guys want anything I publish, you got to buy it directly from me. I don't have a website, as I've explained, and people don't seem to get this through their heads, that I do not have a fucking website because I do not have the money or the resources or the talent to make one. So all I have is a PayPal address, Mr. 42nd Street Pete at yahoo.com if you want anything. And unfortunately, with a lot of people pushing this thing, I hate to say it, but it's not working. It's not working at all. I haven't sold an issue of Grindhouse Resurrection in the last 2 months, and everything else is sort of dead in the water. So again, I have to ask myself, once again, is this worth doing anymore? Because, it isn't a question of making money on this stuff, because it's minimal. It's the question of getting this stuff out there to the people who really want it, and obviously that's not happening because of, I don't know what. I guess my name is like spraying the fucking room with shit mist, for lack of better words. But that's the story, and like I said, I got some pondering to do. And while I'm pondering, you people should ponder this and actually go out and buy this fucking thing, because honestly, I just watched this last night. I had never seen it. I know it's a very rare William Grefe film. It stars William Shatner, and honestly, after watching it, I would have to say it's one of the better films that William Grefe did. And this DVD is loaded with extras. And one of the extras are, I was told about this by Bill a couple of times, that when they were filming the scene where Harold Sakata was being hung, something went terribly wrong. Now, someone was on the set shooting, I guess, pickup footage with a 16mm camera when he shot the scene. But basically, they have the scene where Shatner was tormenting Harold as he hung from the thing, and then realized that Harold was fucking dying. He was choking to death, and the stunt went wrong. So you see Bill basically pick this guy up and hold him up while they untangle him from the noose. There's two audio commentaries on that little segment, one by Bill Grefe and one by William Shatner. For those of you who don't know, Harold Sakata was Oddjob. That was his first acting role in Goldfinger. Prior to that, he was a professional wrestler of, quote, Japanese origin, even though he was Hawaiian, he was Tosh Tago. I think he worked as Tosh Tago up until the point where he got into acting. He did a lot of different roles, mainly thugs and heavies because of who he was, and he actually took the name Oddjob as a nickname. Unfortunately, he passed away at age 61 due to liver cancer. But the things that he was in, and Bill Grefe used him in a bunch of films. So really cool, really cool guy, had a really good look. The guy was close to 300 pounds and looked like a savage. But again, like I said, this is the deluxe edition, got a slipcover and stuff, because everybody loves slipcovers. And the special features are a 4K restoration, in-depth interview with William Grefe, Kingdom of the Shatner, additional interviews with makeup artist Doug Hobart, and audio commentary by William Grefe. So this is a really great package put out by our friends at Grindhouse Releasing, and be sure to pick it up. And something else I got, I'm actually wearing the shirt, if you can see it, from Anthony Moran's tour de force here, Let Us In, an indie film shot in Michigan by, written and directed by Anthony Moran. And again, this is one of those deals, it's a homage to like Last House on the Left, Night of the Living Dead and things like that. There's a pandemic outbreak, there's bikers looking for stolen bikes and drugs, there's zombie mutations, there's blood, there's gore, there's everything you'd really want in an indie film. And unfortunately, though, this thing was supposed to be screened at a certain convention, but somehow it was curtailed due to some fucking nonsense, and Anthony sort of got screwed. So, I don't know if you can rent it. He didn't give me much contact information here, but it's Independent American Pictures. You can find Anthony on Facebook. Definitely worth a look if you're into like, in Michigan indie films. Myself, I sort of veer away from the indie stuff, but Anthony's a nice guy, and I decided to give it a look. For what it wasn't bad. It's creepy and eerie and sometimes disgusting in parts, but like I said, definitely worth a look. Also, I got to show you guys this stuff because my friend Mike Razzo sent me these for my birthday. A nice, wonderful Water Power t-shirt here, which I will proudly wear in grocery shopping. And, as I wreck the place, a forced entry shirt, which I will definitely wear to church this Sunday. Yeah, right. So, yeah. My dog's here. My dog wants to interact with me here. She wants her head scratched. I sort of got to think about this. You're going to see this Friday. Saturday I will turn 71. It's a hard 71. It's been an interesting ride with Facebook and other things because from 42nd Street to Chiller to Rockaway Marketplace to New York City Liquidators to Cinema Wasteland, all these conventions, it's been an interesting ride, and some people have become, friends for life, and I appreciate that, and they stay in touch and things. Well, my prop's getting knocked off. You can't lick my finger. Stop that. But, people ask me what I want for my birthday, and really, at this stage of the game, what could you really want? I know some people very generously had sent me some stuff. If you want to send me something, I'm into indica, if it's green in, because I can't get nothing in Ohio, because this fucking state it ain't legal in, and I just can't really drive the 3 hours to Michigan. So if somebody wanted to send me some green stuff, I'd appreciate it. But anyway, I have to be grateful for the friendships I have cultivated over my 71 years of doing all kinds of crazy shit, and the people that I'm still in contact with. And that means a lot to me. As far as B-days go, it's sort of like I got to look back and see where I was, a lot of years ago, where I was pretty much shot, to be honest with you. If I didn't make one last good score, I'd probably be not here by now. But fate smiled on me for that reason, and I managed to make enough money to get out of Jersey to buy this place outright and, make a little bit of life for myself where things didn't look good for a while. So I'm very appreciative of that. And the thing is, try to keep, this is what kills me. And my brother's like this, because my brother's like a fucking, a me first motherfucker and stuff like that. I'm just content to have what I have. I got my dogs, I got my house, I got my movies, I got my books, I got my fans, I got my writing career, which I wish would do a little bit fucking better. But like I said, there's problems abounding as far as getting it to the right people. But like I said, I'm very, I guess the word would be blessed to have the friends and fans and, situation that I have. And I don't look for anything beyond that. I just want to keep going. And hopefully, have a few more good years before, it's my turn to fucking leave. And, it's sad because, like I said, I'm turning 71, and a lot of people a lot better than I am have left, a lot earlier than expected, and that sort of saddens me. But you can't dwell on that. I just appreciate the friends and that I've had that have left us, and I never forget them. And someone once said, as long as you remember someone, they're still alive. So I remember all these guys. And that's part of the reason for this channel existing, to pay homage to those guys that are no longer with us, and honor the guys that are still doing stuff, like Bill Grefe in his 90s, and Frank Henenlotter's still with us, and a few of them are still around. So we got to cherish those memories. So I've rambled on and on here. All I can say is appreciate you guys a lot. And just going to try to keep this going as long as I can. And appreciate the support from a lot of people out there that are trying to, help me move this stuff. It's not an easy thing. And I'm not about to suck corporate cock to do it. So it'll never be on Amazon or any other internet platform. You got to get it directly from me. And that's only a PayPal address. Mr. 42nd Street Pete at yahoo.com. Again, MR42ND, street spelled out, Pete spelled out at yahoo.com. It's the best I can do, and to be honest with you, that's all I can do for right now. So my sincere thanks to all the people who have helped me over the years and stuff like that. And let's just keep this going, guys. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We got more fucking COVID shit coming around. So again, mask up if you have to, because this is serious shit, and I already know 3 people that got very sick from it. So until next time, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.